want to be the type of person who I'm proud to be more than the type of person that doesn't want to do these reps.
I'm a sick fuck, can't mask it, more champagne, yeah, thank you for asking. I just take drugs till I'm retarded, Cali, I'm barking, mixed with a smell, do you on my armpit? Yeah, come through, 100 up.
Oh yeah, I might do actually. It's a beautiful morning actually here in Vicky Park. Today we have a 27k run, 5k warm up, 6k marathon pace, 5k easy, 6k marathon pace, 5k easy. Yeah, feeling alright. I've had a bit of a rough week. I've been travelling, went and saw some family, and then got food poisoning, got absolutely whacked. So my recovery's a bit on the floor. I'm not really sure how the session's going to go down, but if I only have 60% to give today and I give 60%, then I gave 100%. So that's all I can do, control the inputs rather than focusing on the outcome here. So we're going to crank it. It's cold. Got all my fuel ready to go. So got a bar at the beginning, 40 grams of carb. I've had 2 slices of some homemade sourdough and jam this morning already. Got my gels as usual. Can at the end. Electrolytes here, trying to be as hydrated as possible just because I've been feeling a bit rough. But yeah, time to go and get to work basically.
Canada. Got kush more hard in the rooms. I'm running from club, but I'm lacking the stamina. I'm whipping it smart enough to be ever. We're gonna go for the canister.
349, 351, 351, 351, 348, 344. So a bit quicker than I need to be going, and I need to learn to stop overshooting. I know it's good, and that increases fitness, but that's what the VO2 sessions for, the intervals, the shorter burst of tempo. These sessions are to feel controlled at marathon pace. So that's probably the lesson from this one. But it's like we said last week, right? Fail, learn, implement, succeed. I wouldn't even say that was a failure. That was a great session considering how this week's been. So straight in with the lesson really, just keep the reins on, trust the plan. Good morning, we're at Holland and Barrett. We have a busy day on the schedule today, so we're going to take you with us and kind of just show you what a day in the life activating and like working on the brand looks like. So this is Holland and Barrett's new store in Brixton. Now, there's a bit of a 101 from my years of experience in running businesses, is selling in to a retailer or a customer is one job, and it's a hard job, and people put all their eggs in that basket. They go to so many efforts that when it happens, I think like people take their foot off the gas a little bit. It feels like this great moment. Your product's now on the shelf in Holland and Barrett, Tesco, wherever it is. But selling in is one thing, getting people to buy the product, and selling out is the hard bit. Because to be honest, first of all, when you do sell in, the first order is not monumental. It's not changing the shape or dynamic of your business. A lot of the time you only get trialed into a certain amount of stores to see how the product goes. So you have to go above and beyond to get that product off the shelf. And I think a lot of the time people see getting in as a win, which it is, and it's amazing, but now selling out is the hard part. And there's 1,000 other RTD drinks that want to take your space on the shelf, for example. Or let's say you're a shoe brand, there's 1,000 other shoes that will come and take your spot on the shelf. So you have to do what you can to leverage, you know, making sure that you're selling out, and then you get the next order and the next order, and then your orders get bigger and you get more stores. So that's where I come in. So today we got on the cards Holland and Barrett's new store in Brixton. We're supporting them by Cadence is 33% off here for the week, and we're giving out some bottles and sachets. And then we're going over to Oakberry to talk about a nationwide launch with them. How can we activate with them? We're not just going to put the cans in, we're going to make sure we sell it out as well. So activations, run clubs, supports, influencers, promotions on the product. Maybe we'll have a collab product on the menu, who knows? And then tonight, Soho House, Shoreditch, Run Club. We've been doing it for a year now. We still show up every week because again, it's you're bringing something to the brand. You're adding value other than just having your product on the shelf and expecting it to sell. So one piece of advice that I can give is selling in is great, but that's the time where you double down and make sure you're selling out. So we're gonna go and get stuck in. Brand new store. It's exciting. You might have seen some Cadence stuff flash on the background there, but yeah, let's go and get some samples out. I just open them till
How was Holland and Barrett this morning?
Yeah, it was all good. Like, you learn from these things, and what I learned was like, you never want an activation or something to feel like a box ticking exercise. And like when you're just showing up, giving away product, sometimes people are just taking product because it's free. Are they learning something? Are you educating them? Are you entertaining them? Are they walking away wanting to buy the product because they know it offers certain benefits, or are they just taking a free bottle? So like, back to the drawing board with it a little bit. Like next time when we do something like that, I don't want it to feel like we are just ticking a box. I want it to feel like we go there and we educate people, and then they will like follow up and actually order the product. So, but other than that, it was a success for sure. Try and activate something a little bit more special as a bit of a hype for people. So in Ireland, we're at Oakberry we're in like Soho, Fitzroy. So launching in Jan nationwide. We're here today to discuss what the rollout's going to look like. Will we do a collab product? What the event will look like, when it will take place, and when we're going to launch officially. Hey, good to meet you. Good to meet you. Pleasure.
For Soho House now.
Yeah. We host a run for them every Tuesday.
Host a run every Tuesday.
Okay, 3 for 3. Last one of the day. We're at Shoreditch House, Soho House. We do community run on Tuesdays. Tonight is like the Christmas special, so we got some giveaway bags, plenty of product for everyone. We do a 6K or a 10K through the city, come back, have some food, have some Cadence, show up. It's a cold one, I'm tired. My day started, as you'll see in this video, at like 5 a.m. doing intervals at 6 a.m. We're still out, about to go on another run 14 hours later, but it's the grind, baby. How bad do you want it? That's how the day panned out. Finished with 6.5K with Soho House, so clocked about 20K today, and got some weights in. I usually wouldn't eat dinner this late, so when I get home it's gonna be a bit annoying. I try and not eat that close to bedtime, but sometimes you just can't help it. But yeah, hopefully that gives you a bit more insight into the kind of days that I'm working whilst trying to get this Seville time. It's very different. Like when I'm training for long distance stuff, you know, you just go out there at any time, it doesn't matter, and slog out 20K or 5K here. I've got a little bit of time to do a 5K here, 6K here, 7K here, and it all adds up, and all of a sudden you've got 100-mile weeks. But with these marathon sessions that are very tailored towards performance, it's like, no, you have to go out and do the warm-up, and then you have to do this amount of tempo work. Yes, if there's 8K tempo on the cards, you could just do 5 now and 3 later, but it kind of defeats the object of the fact that you're supposed to be able to go out and run comfortably in one given point, if that makes sense. So like, it's a lot more rigid than what I'm used to. It's taxing, I'm tired, but I've committed to it. And also, you know, it's just not that deep. Like, I'm doing it because I want to do it, I'm doing it because I enjoy it, I'm doing it because it's fun. It's like a self-inflicted challenge or pressure, discomfort that I'm putting on myself, because ultimately, you learn a lot from it. There's a lot of takeaways, not just in the training, even like how I'm structuring my days, being more organized, being more regimented when it comes to like waking up at certain times, going out there, putting the work in. So yeah, enough waffle. Time to get to bed and get straight back to it tomorrow. Every session is the race. Like, I don't know, you think, oh yeah, whatever, what do you mean, that sounds dramatic? But it is. A training block is a series of events that lead you to one finale. You don't rock up to the last day, and expect everything to happen. It's not like you don't go and watch the last film of a series and go, I don't know what's going on. All the pieces are missing. These are all the pieces. And then you get there complete, and then you're like, right, okay, I'm ready to go. And I'm just trying to treat every session like race day. Sleeping properly, hydrating this morning, sitting on the end of a hotel bed, eating bagels much to my discomfort. Like, everything is leading and builds that day. They're all puzzle pieces, and like, you can have a great puzzle, 100 pieces, but if 2 of them pieces are missing, the integrity of the creative, the integrity of the art, and the overall picture doesn't stand up. And that'd be the same thing at 35k when your legs crumble. And yeah, that might happen anyway, but at least I know by putting everything in, I'm maximising my chance of success. So yeah, literally in the race now. That's what we are. Friday the 19th, we're in Manchester. We've just done a track session, 3k warm up, 8 times 1k, and then we got cool down. Yeah, look, really good session for me. I wasn't really sure haven't been able to gauge my fitness exactly. Basically the session was 8 times 1k at between 3:30 to 3:35 minutes per kilometre, and pretty much, did all of the reps at around 3:25. Didn't feel forced, which was really nice. Heart rate noticeably down, as per where it would normally be at that pace. Probably an indicator this week of good recovery, good sleep, great nutrition. Yeah, just them things, and obviously fitness. The training blog is a training blog for a reason. It seems to be working, so I'm really happy with it. On top of a busy week as usual, and now it's time to get the train straight back down to London, but feeling really good. Next week's long run is going to be the real test of fitness. I've got 31k with like around 22k at basically race pace, so yeah, looking forward to that one. But yeah, positive session today, confidence builder, and another embodiment of the fact that this discipline dissolves doubt. So definitely had doubts going into the session. We've got rid of them, so happy days.